everyone, Nicolette here bringing you your weekly channel tarot card reading. This is going to be a message for the collective, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it does, I invite you to please like and share this post. For those of you that don't know me, I am an energy healing practitioner, channeler, and a self-awareness coach. I help my clientele with integration practices through their healing journeys. I kind of want to do a few different readings. I'm thinking 2 or 3, so that you can choose whether you want to listen to A, B, or C. Maybe that's what I'll do today. I'm feeling called to do that. My intuition is telling me I'm gonna listen to it. Let's go with it. We're gonna start with A. Desire coming out for my A's, and then I have the 7 of air. Let's do a couple more. Ooh, got these 2 on the bottom that really wanna come out. All right, I've got the 9 of air, and then I have the 9 of earth reversed. Let's do 1 more for the overall energy of this reading here. Wisdom. She kind of came out weird, but we're gonna keep her upright here. There's a lot of clarity here, especially with this wisdom card being the overall energy about and desire being the leader in this reading here. A choice that you were making or that you've been thinking about making. And this is really telling you to go with that intuition, listen to that intuitive thought, which is really weird because I was just talking about if your gut's telling you to do something, go with it, right? I've got the 9 of earth in reverse. So there's a little bit of hesitation with moving into this energy. I think I want to get a little bit of clarification on that 9 of earth in reverse here, but I'm really seeing it as you're really taking your time with this, and you're getting all your ducks in a row before you make moves here, before you take that action. I've got the Queen of Wands coming out here. Also got the 3 of Swords coming out reversed and the Knight of Pentacles coming out reversed here on this 9. With these 2 cards coming out, you don't want to move into this energy too quickly. You don't want to get ahead of yourself. I don't see this as you holding yourself back by any means. You're carefully calculating the situation. Again, you're really lining things up so that, when that change happens, you're in that energy. You're able to really embrace it and continue to move forward into that, courageously and feeling confident as well. Whatever you're thinking on, whatever you're planning, keep on doing that. And yeah, go at your pace that you're going with. Really trust your gut on that. Trust your intuition on that. Whatever you're seeing, whatever you're feeling is the right thing to do. And this is just confirming that for you. Great energy, A's. Now let's go ahead and move on to our B's. What do we have for my B's today? Masculine and feminine coming out here. I've got the 3 of water in reverse. I've got the 5 of fire in reverse. Let's get 2 more, I guess. Okay, emotions in reverse. King of water in reverse. Oh, that's way too many. All right, that's what wants to come out. Is love in reverse for the overall energy here. I just want to look a little bit deeper into this reading. There's a lot of energies that you're moving through. So if you've picked B and you're kind of feeling everything's kind of been flipped upside down, recalibrating your emotional sense of self, this reading is for you. This was the first card that came out, masculine and feminine, followed by the 3 of water in reverse and the 5 of fire in reverse. This to me tells me that you were healing. This may have been triggered by a connection with somebody in particular. But again, you might just be going through this shift in understanding your emotions, right? And really giving yourself room to feel them. Let's move a little deeper into this. This is interesting. With that King of Water in here, there's been a little bit of manipulative, deceptive energy that has maybe triggered some of this really deep emotion for you. All right, so I've got the Moon coming out in reverse. Then I've got the Star. Then I have the Knight of Cups. We're talking about the King of Cups here, and I'm talking about this deceptive energy, and what's interesting is these two cards come out. So I've got the Moon in reverse, and then I have the Knight of Cups. With this Knight of Cups, this tells me that it was somebody, a romantic partner. You shed some light on some truth about some bullshit. You called and you saw some bullshit. But within that, you've got this star energy really coming in that is allowing this clarity and allowing you to really rebalance yourself to better understand your emotions and yourself. There's that Justice card coming out, the Page of Cups. You're healing some deep emotion, deep-rooted emotion here. Oh God, and then there she is. The Ten of Swords in reverse. You know what I'm really hearing is that this has been a repeated cycle for you. Continuously being deceived by people bringing forward this promise of being who you needed them to be. And then it's just like, no, they're not. Same cycle, different person. However, you're coming to a place with this where you're just, I don't want to fall for the shit anymore. I'm calling bullshit. And I'm really going to focus on myself within. So when we talk about the masculine and feminine energies, this to me is like a full, you're rebalancing yourself from the inside out. And you're just like, I'm going to be that person that I need to be for me. Within that energy, you're really rebalancing your state of emotion, your emotions. And this is going back, you know, with this Page of Cups. Again, this tells me that this has been a cycle for you for a long time. And you're really ending that cycle of self-betrayal. There's a lot of clarity here that comes through about your role in the toxic cycles and the painful experiences that you carry out. The Ten of Swords to me is gaining that clarity, especially here in reverse. It's gaining that clarity and you're seeing it for what it is and you're just like, no, I'm done with that. I'm gonna fill my bucket. I'm done filling everybody else's fucking bucket. No more of this deceptive, manipulative energy. And all of this energy, like we've got emotions, we've got love. You're going to restore that balance within yourself, for yourself. Lots of love there. Love and emotion. All right, we'll do one more. We're gonna do C's. I'm seeing a lot of Earth cards. I'll be curious to see what comes out in the shuffle. What do we got for my C's today? My C group. Well, there's one. I got the Two of Earth. 3 more cards here. Got the King of Air. The King of Fire. Holy shit. The Crone in reverse. And then let's get one more for the overall energy. The Child in reverse. There's a lot of energy today that's like no bullshit. I like it. I fucking like it. The A, B's, and the C's, there's a lot of clarity and there's a lot of action of cut the shit. I'm taking action for myself. All different energies and all different scenarios, you know, kind of playing out throughout the readings. This is really saying like, I'm taking back balance and control over my life. Coming from a place of passion and wisdom and true confidence with that. The Crone in reverse basically is, to me, is just like, I'm done waiting. I'm done waiting on, you know, this and that to align and for this and that person to, you know, do whatever they need to do for me to continue forward. I'm taking back control. But overall energy here is the Child in reverse. So we could be talking about inner child and deep-rooted, you know, trauma and wounds, that in this energy of really taking back your control, you're healing this. But let's get some clarification. She did want to come out. Page of Cups. It was on the bottom, but when I was looking at it on the bottom, it was in reverse. She wanted to come out upright. Yeah, no, this is the Page of Cups. We're healing emotion. I think this came out for the bees too. Like we're really healing, really taking back control over ourselves and our lives. All right, I've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse here. I've got the Queen of Cups. Let's get one more. Let's get one more, two more. The Five of Swords in reverse. The Chariot in reverse. So you're carrying all of this energy of taking back control and confidence, and you're really, I'm hearing self-manipulation. You know how we talk ourselves out of things and we talk down to ourselves, you know, whether we say it out loud or we hesitate on taking action on something because we don't think we're ready, we don't think we're good enough. Replaying what somebody has said to us in the past that told us we couldn't do it. So there's a little bit of stagnant energy within that of really figuring out maybe how to embody that, how to take action moving forward. How do I turn this into something? With this coming out of maybe this place of you're really shifting the way that you think and feel about things, and it can be really hard to learn how to be kinder to yourself and to relearn how to motivate yourself and encourage yourself. Not even relearn, to just learn how to do that, because here I'm looking and seeing that maybe that's something you've never done before. Let's get one more here. Yeah, the Moon in reverse. You're really in this reflective state. I think as you're coming into this clarity, you're still kind of in this shadow period with it a little bit. You're still in that transitioning phase, which is totally okay. You're right where you need to be. As things start coming up and filtering out, you know, these triggers, these memories, these feelings and emotions, allow yourself to process that and work through that. And as you do that, as you start clearing the path and you start understanding that those toxic thoughts and those cruel words that have been said to you and that you've been repeating to yourself had nothing to do with you. And that you are more than capable of doing whatever it is you want to do and creating whatever you want to create. What you're seeing, what you're feeling is very much so, it's real and it's on fucking fire. It's really reinstating some balance here for you and really healing those inner child wounds. Take it one step at a time, one step at a time. All right, folks, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to book a private reading with me, please contact me through Facebook or Instagram. You can also email me at abstractforestjourney@gmail.com. I hope you all have a great rest of your week. Peace and love. I will talk to you all very soon.